So this is Faye Sykes with Social Security Benefit Planners. Looking forward to giving you guys a little good information, some nuggets today that you can hopefully utilize. This is really for the business owners out there or people that are thinking about owning a business or anybody that you know that owns a business. I'm sure that this can be relatable to somebody that you know. Do feel free to share if you find that the information is valuable. So we're going to talk about the trifecta of hell. What do I mean by that is I find this over and over with business owners in the case that number one, they really want to pay as little into Social Security as they possibly can. And we understand why. They want to save money on taxes. They want to, utilize more money for their current living expenses, whatever it may be. But, at a 15.3% ding out of your paycheck, that can really add up. But what will happen is, since you're not a W-2 employee and you're not getting taxed on the full amount, what I find with a lot of business owners is that their Social Security might be $800, $850, $880 because they didn't pay in. And so, if you've listened to any other my other blogs on this, video blogs, is that, this is a life insurance, a disability, and a retirement insurance program. You might have heard of annuity. This is just a government annuity where it gives you and your family guaranteed payments throughout the rest of your life. Who knows what's going to happen with Congress and things like that. We'll address that in a future video blog. But, I'm actually going to encourage people to actually pay yourself more. I know that is, you're going to look at me like I am crazy out of my mind, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you have that opportunity to pay yourself more so that, you don't put yourself in a perilous situation where you don't have enough and you're not able to retire. We really don't like to see that. Number two in this is they have some folks definitely have some minimal retirement savings. And when I say retirement savings, that could be investments in a 401k, an IRA, in a brokerage account. That also could mean rental properties, whether commercial or retail. That could be royalties from books or film rights or, a bazillion different things. But the thing is that, if you don't have assets, and we'll include, like, if you own a commercial property that holds your business, that's a fantastic way to build and accumulate, assets and things that can produce you future income. But, what we're really focused on with the Social Security retirement is getting that income to the max that we can for what's your specific situation. If you've got bad health and things like that, it might be earlier and, what have you. But, number one is don't pay in so you don't get very much out. Number two is not a lot of retirement savings. And the third thing that we really find is that, some people have a high expectation or no expectation that their business will sell for something later on. When you think about that, I want you to think about and it's, if you have a retail, concrete, manufacturing company, potentially retail store with supplies, or not really supplies, but like supplies or shirts or whatever, that has a asset that you can sell. Now, let's say that you're more of an intellectual property. Let's say that you're, possibly an attorney, engineer, you're a, management consultant. There's always ways that you can sell those things, but unless you have your operations and your, procedures all set up, it may or may not be something that will be a sellable asset. So, depending on the type of business, you may or may not have an asset to sell. So if you paid almost nothing into Social Security, you never saved because you put all the money back in the business or you spent it, and then you don't have a business to sell, you basically are in kind of up the creek without a paddle. And, if you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or even 50s, there are some things that you can do to combat that and not be in the trifecta of hell where you're not going to have the option to retire, or you're going to have to retire maybe because of a disability, and it's going to put you in a much maybe a destitute state that we don't want anybody to be in. So you take care of your business, but we're going to help you take care of yours as far as with that retirement planning. We can do what I call like a little check-in. So let's just say that you are in your 30s or 40s or 20s or whatever, and you want to fast forward check and like, hey, if I only pay myself this, what's that really going to be what's it going to look like later on? And we can project out for you that, hey, if you stay on the course that you've already been on, what does that look like? We can also look at, hey, if I jump up my income by $10, $20, or $30,000, what might that look like? So we can really put that customized plan together so that you can make better decisions today so that you have an awesome retirement later. We are here, again, this is Faye Sykes, Social Security Benefit Planners, to help you retire better. We look forward to seeing you next week. Again, please share this video. We do have a quiz and an ebook. Please check out our website, and if we have helped you, please submit a testimonial. We'd love to see it. Thank you so much.